What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are talking about something quite serious, and this is some bad news. This is this is very bad news, guys. So we are gonna be talking about the document that ICE had released about making international students go back to their home countries because their schools are doing online. And this applies to American international students such as myself. Luckily, I'm still in Canada, but this still means like it's gonna affect a lot of us, which is, I think there's 1 million international students within the US. So that is very bad. Very bad. I know I might be smiling, but it's just because the situation is ridiculous in itself. So I just came back from a live with my friend that I did on Instagram, my friend Leo. You can follow me on Instagram at chdz.a. Basically, we talked about the document that was released, and I'm just gonna give you guys a quick summary because I know most of my subscribers are going to be international students in the US and are going to be freshmen, and this also affects you guys as well. Or I also have subscribers who are living in the US and are international students. So listen up, guys. I got a lot to tell you. So basically, when you apply to get your F1 and just your visa in general as a foreign student, you can get your F1, M1, J1, whatever. I'm an F1 student, but you have to go through this portal called I think Service, and through that's how you apply for your visa and stuff, and that's how they put you in connection with the school. They tell you what to do, they help you with the whole process, and you just have to fill that out, and that's how you basically get your visa, as well as going to your embassy within your country and all that stuff. So basically, CEVP, which is the Student and Exchange Visitor Program, announced modifications on Monday, which is today, to non-immigrant students who will be taking online classes for the fall semester, so fall 2020. The US Department of Homeland Security plans to publish the procedure and how this will basically take place. But let me read you some excerpts from the document. The U.S. Department of State will not issue visas to students enrolled in schools and/or programs that are fully online for the fall semester, nor will U.S. Customs and Border Protection permit these students to enter the United States. Active students currently in the United States enrolled in such programs must depart the country or take other measures such as transferring to a school with in-person instruction to remain in lawful status. If not, they may face immigration consequences, including but not limited to the initiation of removal proceedings. So basically, the first part is saying that if you are an F1 or M1 student who is going to be taking online classes for all 5 of their classes for the required credits that you need, you are not allowed to. You will have to go back to your home country in order to take those online classes because it does not meet the requirements for your foreign student visa. This is if your school is fully online. Here's the second part. Non-immigrant F1 students attending classes operating under normal in-person classes are bound by existing federal regulations. Eligible F1 students may take up to a maximum of 1 or 3 credit hours online. So that's basically sticking with the requirements that you need for your foreign student visa. Because I know I was going to take 1 online class before this pandemic happened, and that was because I was allowed to. So with your F1 visa or foreign student visa, I know with F1 specifically, you're allowed to take 1 online class or 1 online class that equals 3 credits. And so that's what they're saying here. And now here's for the third part. Non-immigrant F1 students attending schools adopting a hybrid model, that is a mixture of online and in-person classes, will be allowed to take more than 1 class or 3 credit hours. These schools must certify to SEVP through the form I-20, Certificate of Eligibility for Non-Immigrant Student Status, certifying that the program is not entirely online, that the student is not taking an entirely online course load this semester, and that the student is taking the minimum number of online classes required to make the normal progress in their degree program. So this one is basically saying that if your school is going to be doing hybrid learning, which is a mixture of online and in-person classes, you as an F1 student will be able to take more than 1 online class or 1 that equals more than 3 credits online. However, I'm not sure about that statement because the above one kind of so basically the rest of the document states that if your school decides to go online for the rest of the semester in the middle of it or whenever, you will have 10 days to leave the country because you're not allowed to be there anymore. Your school has gone online, you're not meeting the student visa requirements anymore, so they're going to make you leave the country, or otherwise you will be deported. So you could either leave the country or you could take the steps to maybe transfer to another school that's doing in person, or you could say that you have medical reasons. So like if you're getting medical treatment in the US, you'd be able to stay. Now, why this is all ridiculous in itself. I know that I'm not in the US. I know that once I return back home to SA, well, what I understand from the document is that my visa will be terminated and my I-20 will be terminated, and I would have to reapply for that visa again, which is a process in itself, and it's not an easy thing for anyone to do, especially if your country is slow at the process. You might have to defer to the next semester. It's also displacing a lot of students because I know a lot of people have their apartments in New York. My friend has his apartment in Virginia. Shout out to Leo. And it's going to displace a lot of international students. I know that my coworker, she is not able to get a flight back home because they're not doing repatriation flights back to her home country. So I don't know what they're going to do about people like that. I know it took me a long time to get a repatriation flight back home, and I'm very lucky in the sense that I've managed to find one. But not everyone has that kind of privilege and luck like I do. Also, the problem with this is that so many international students have jobs in the US. As it is, they have around 400,000 jobs. So once those people leave, I don't know what's going to happen because I know not everyone's going to want to take their jobs. As an international student, I know that we pay more fees than US citizens, and we estimate to spend at least $41 billion on tuition within the US. And we also spend about $10 billion on outside of tuition things. So I don't know what ICE and Trump think is going to happen when we leave and that money is no longer coming in, because international students fund these schools. We fund them a lot. I know that if my school does not lower the tuition for next semester, I might have to take a gap semester because I do not find the value in doing art school online for the same amount that I would have done in person, because it's all about the experience. I'm paying to be taught by these amazing teachers and use the facilities, but if I don't have that, I don't see the value in it. But who knows? Who knows? I might just take it anyway. But yeah, that's what's happening. That is what's happening at the moment. I just wanted to tell you guys, in case you are planning on coming to the US if you're an international student. I should also tell you that at some point they weren't issuing visas anymore, so I don't know about that either. I just want to warn you guys in case you were planning on coming. And to those who are planning on staying if their school is doing hybrid learning, or coming to the US if your school is doing hybrid learning, that there is a chance that your school might go back to online and that you should be prepared to leave within 10 days. Anyway, this is all, it's just fucked. It really is just fucked. Honestly, I know that I'm privileged and I'm very grateful that I have this opportunity to learn in the US and experience all these amazing things, but you really need to have your own back as an international student, because Trump and his laws and the way that he's just saying things, it's like you never know when you might have to leave unexpectedly because of a law that passed or whatever. I know that with the new school, since I work with international students, that there's a petition that's going around. I'm also going to be putting links to charities for Black organizations that you can donate to, as well as petitions that still need to be fulfilled because the situation is still ongoing and it will not end until we get justice. What else can I say? It's really just it's really just ridiculous, guys. Just, yeah. I mean, if your school really cares about you, they will help you. That's what I'm gonna say. We're gonna see what the schools are gonna say about this. I don't know when this document goes into effect. It didn't have a date for it, so I'm assuming it's effective of immediately, which is kind of worrying for everyone that I know and other international students as well. Sorry, this video is like hectic. It really it's really strange times that we're living in. I hope everyone's staying safe, healthy. Just be safe, guys. Just take care of yourselves. And thank you for 350 subscribers. Thank you for subscribing and watching my content. It really makes me happy knowing that people are enjoying the stuff that I put out. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you like the video. Don't forget to leave a comment of what you want to see from me next, or if you have any questions about the document, I'll be willing to answer them. I'm going to put it in the bio as well so you can take a look at it. And don't forget to subscribe so you can cringe and watch me feel lit life and join this weird, wonderful family of ours. I'll see you next time. Love ya. Peace.